Can you guys hear me on this? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me see where I can put this to where it. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Hey, Mary Beth. How are you doing? It's just me. Daryl is out on a walk. He was like, I've got to get my little walk in. So he went out to go do that. How is everybody today? Hey, Courtney and Mary Beth. Love those hearts and those thumbs up. Thank you so much. Have you guys had a good day today? I am working on just bagging up my cookies for my school tomorrow. Hey, Wanda, how are you? Hi, Lori from Michigan. Lori, what part of Michigan are you from? Can you guys hear me okay? Okay. Hey, Yvonne from Minnesota, MN, right? Beth, hello. I'm so glad you can hear me. We've really been trying to remember to wear our microphones and hoping that that is helpful. Misty said she can hardly hear me. Is that right? I'm hoping you guys can hear me. Daryl might come in. Like I said, he's out on a walk, and so I just am here bagging my cookies for tomorrow. I will be at a school all this week. I'm dressed up like an elf, and I'm talking about Christmas around the world at all the schools that I am visiting. So what I do is for their treats, for all the teachers, I just make chocolate chip cookies, and then I add the Christmas M&Ms to it. It makes it super easy and super simple. And then for the kids, each class always gets a little bag of goodies. And so I just bag up these little peppermints, and every class gets a little bag of peppermints. So anyway, I thought I'll just come on and talk to you guys for just a second and zip your jacket up so we can hear you better. Okay, so should I do this? Should I take my jacket off? Is that better? Is that better? Okay. All right. Hey, Grandma's Southern Kitchen. Debbie. All right. Is this better? Can you guys hear? Is that better? Let's see. I can hear you just fine, Maureen says. Okay. All right. How's that? Is that good? Okay. All right. Anyway, can I tell you guys the funniest thing that happened today? I thought it was kind of funny. It wasn't, well, it was kind of funny, but not funny. So I had a teeth cleaning today, which I love to get my teeth cleaned. And when I went in, I was dressed up like an elf because I'm always dressed up as something, right? So anyway, I went in as an elf, and then it's always cold in my dentist office. And Dr. Nettles, we were in the parade with him and his sweet wife, Stephanie. So anyway, I was at his office today, and it's always cold in there. So they had a blanket and they put that on, and I had to get my teeth. I had to get an x-ray today on my teeth. So, they put that weighted vest on you, right, for that. And then she went to take it off, and I was like, can I just please wear that? And it felt so good just to have that weighted vest on me. And it was kind of surprising. She told me that like several patients ask just to keep it on while they're getting their teeth cleaned. And I thought, I can see why. So I wore that, got my teeth cleaned by Sweet Mandy. And then, I left, and it was great. And I hadn't had anything to eat except for a pack of crackers today and a little Diet Coke. And it was like probably 4 when I got home. And so then I looked in my purse, and I had bought let me see if I can find it. Okay. I had bought just a roll of these, you can barely see it, but I had bought a roll of Lifesavers. And these are those little butter rum Lifesavers, butterscotch Lifesavers. And I have not bought these or had these probably since I was a kid. But I ran to Piggly Wiggly on Saturday when the Christmas tour was going on. And I ran there to get some water. And I just saw these at the checkout. And, I said, oh, I connected with these. And I was like, I haven't had those in so long. And I remember they tasted so good. So I bought these Lifesavers. So I looked in my purse, you know, as I was just kind of parked in my car, and I saw these. And so I got them out, and I probably ate like half of this roll, and I was just crunching them and crunching them. And then I felt something in my mouth, and I was like, oh my gosh, that does not feel like the Lifesaver. I think that's harder than the Lifesaver. And I was like, oh my word, did I just break my tooth? I've just been to the dentist, literally down the street. And so I kind of pull it out, and yes, I broke my tooth in the back of my mouth. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I drive back to the dentist's office, and I walk in the door, and Stephanie was like, so Dr. Nettle's wife, she was like, what's going on? And I was like, oh my gosh, I have broken my tooth. So anyway, so we kind of got a good little laugh out of it. And Dr. Nettle saw me and said, all right, I'm gonna put a little patch there, a little spot, so that your tooth will be fine. And as far as the sensitivity, and anyway, so I'm going back tomorrow, and he is going to take care of that tooth. Is that so crazy or what? So I got my teeth cleaned, and then I broke my tooth and found myself back in his chair. And I was thinking to myself, I love this sweet small town because we just all know each other. And anyway, it was a good time. We laughed. Actually, Dr. Nettle said we should do a live about this. So I might have you guys, we might do a little thing in his office tomorrow because he's just so great. Now, he's also the one that Daryl, they have the trains downtown. He does all of the trains. And so last week, Daryl did that fun video where he talked to you guys all about the train. And then also, he has those old cars, which are so fun. So anyway, Kay Hill said, Miss Annie, did you go to the doctor about my thyroid? Actually, that I thought it was this week, but it's next Tuesday. So it is next week. That is when I'm going. So anyway, you guys, I just had to tell you that story. Oh, and then I get home from getting my tooth patched, and then I noticed that the lights were not coming on the house from Alpha Lights. We had all the lights put in, and they are on a timer, and they automatically come on. And I thought, well, gosh, because now it's like dark. It's like 4:30 when I got home, 4:45. And so I thought, well, you can go out there and try to fix it. So I walked down, and then I stepped in a hole right next to the house, twisted my ankle, and I found myself laying on my back right in the yard. And I was laying there, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is kind of crazy. Like, what else is going to happen here in the next hour? So anyway, but my ankle is a tiny bit swollen, and it's a little bit sore, but it's fine. And I just thought it was a good afternoon. It was a funny afternoon. So anyway, Paula said, so glad you got an appointment. Me too. Tracy said, I love those two. They are so good, right? So good. Hey, Wanda. All right. Hey, Laura Tatum, you little sweet friend. You left me the sweetest note or sweetest message the other day on Messenger, and I really appreciated it. That was very sweet. Okay, so one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys, I've probably shown you guys how I bag my cookies before, but I don't like like when you pick up a cookie and you put it in the bag, it'll get a little greasy, just from the cookie on the top of your bag. Well, I don't really like that. And so I always get this is a clean dishcloth, and I just wet it a tiny bit so that every time I put a cookie in one of my bags, so here's my little bag with my little sticker on the front. So I kind of use my little rag pick up my cookie, pop it down in here. These bags I get at Walmart. And then you guys know I always take fabric. So I buy my fabric at Walmart and then I cut it into strips. And I'm just known for the polka dots. And so then I just tie up my cookie. Can you guys see this? Like this. I tie it right up. And I have made thousands and thousands of these. So here we go. And then I just clip the top like that. Okay, and I don't think I told you guys, somebody just said what happened to the outside lights. So the outside lights, it's just like the plug itself, it tripped or something, and we can't get it to, there's a button there. And Daryl was like, I can't get it to reset, and I couldn't either. So it always makes me happy when he can't do it either, because I realize it's not just me. So anyway, when it's light outside, we'll look more into that. All right. So anyway, I'm going to just kind of answer some of your questions. And while I'm bagging these up, I will tell you that, and I put a little post up, that I went by Cottage Supply today and picked out the island. Can I tell you guys the sweetest thing? I was in Cottage Supply last week, and just to pick up handles, like these kind of handles right here for the built-ins that Clint is going to be finishing up. And I went to go pick up the handles so that the built-in and the kitchen can match. And, just spent time with Jonathan and Mary Ellen and the other sweet people in Cottage Supply. And we just had the sweetest little conversation, and we were just talking about different things. And I mentioned I just love they have these great, great kitchens set up. And so you can kind of see what they do. And I just said something about how much I loved that island. And, Daryl hadn't been able to build ours yet and figure it out. And anyway, we just had this great little conversation. And I was driving home, and I get a little message from Mary Ellen, and I can see part of it, but I don't like to read my text or send text when I'm driving. And so I waited to get home, and I read her text, and she was like, that she and Jonathan had been talking, and they wanted to just gift Daryl and I an island, and that he could just take that off of his list. Is that the sweetest thing? It literally brought me to tears. It kind of makes me want to even cry right now. So sweet of them to do that. So I waited for Daryl to come home, and when he came home and I told him, he was like, his mouth dropped to the floor. I thought he was going to cry too, because while we love this table, he's been trying to figure out like how to make it, like how to extend the legs and make it sturdy and just a lot of things, but he doesn't have his tools. So anyway, that they are going to do that is so, so sweet. And so today I went and sat down with Mary Ellen, and we just went through just what I needed, which is what I love. And one of the things I've wanted in an island actually is some drawers, because I work here every night, and I'm always bagging all this stuff. So I love a drawer to keep all of my things in. So anyway, that was so sweet of them to do that. Can you guys believe that? So if you live in the Birmingham area and you get a chance to just check them out for anything that you're working on when it comes to your home, I just love them. I would highly recommend them. So I just wanted to just give a shout out to them and tell you guys, because when I did that little post about picking out the island, I know some of you knew that we were going to use this table, but now this table might be going in Daryl's office, or not in his office, but in his workshop. So let me move this over here. I have a little system when I start doing this. So, Misty said, what a God wink, right? So true. Such a sweet God wink. Mary said, what is your favorite Christmas dessert to make? I don't know if I can choose a favorite because oh my gosh, I love all of the yummy Christmas things. Um, let me think. Oh my gosh, I have so many. I have some cute ones coming up. I think you're going to really love them. I think one of my favorite things that I recently made was I actually took the little Christmas tree, Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes, and I kind of smashed them all up, and then I made them into cake pops, and they are so cute. You guys are going to love those. That's a video that's coming up. So Bobby said, that's amazing. And Linda said, love God winks. Me too. Debbie said, that is awesome and so happy for you. Okay, June said, where do I get my flannel shirts? This is Walmart, time and true. I love it. And have you guys watched the video of the Christmas tour that Daryl and I just took you on? It went up earlier today. So for the tour of homes, I decided that Daryl and I should match. So I had the red and black shirt, and so I found the red and black, shirt for him at Walmart. So Walmart, very comfortable. I think they're like $12, something like that. Jimmy and Regina said, what a blessing. Vicki said, so nice of them. Yes. You guys are just the sweetest. Thank you so much. What is my favorite potluck dish to make? Okay, my favorite thing that I make every potluck is everybody loves my banana pudding. And I tell you what, it is so easy and so simple. And I just use a couple of instant vanilla pudding, not banana pudding, but vanilla instant pudding. I mix up, like for one family size, I mix up an 8-ounce Cool Whip and put that in. And then I just layer the vanilla wafers and the bananas. And it is just quick and easy. And it is really, really yummy. And everybody loves it. It's like the first thing gone at the potluck. So someone asked, where did we get our beautiful tree? So Mama Sue influenced me. Mama Sue did a video. She saw the My Texas Home Christmas tree. I'm probably the end of September, first part of October. And so she posted about it, and I went out and bought it. And honestly, I think that it's sold out. It may have sold out because Mama Sue mentioned it. So it has, so I don't know that you can find it anymore, but I love it. It is beautiful. Kay said, have you started your Christmas shopping? What do you do for your grands for Christmas? That is a really good question. So what I do for our grands at Christmas is everybody gets brand new pajamas. And then really what Daryl and I do is we just give money, because all of our grands, they know what they want. And so we give money to everybody, and they love that. So that's what we do. Sandra said, love the shirt. Very soft. Yes. Can't wait for the island. It will not. So Mary Ellen and I were talking about it today, and that sweet girl, she is having her baby boy, her number 4 baby boy, on Friday. And so she was going to go, she met with me today. I think tomorrow is her last day. And so she put in our little, what we made a decision about, and she said it would probably be about February before we get it. So, let's see. Your workmen and friends are fantastic. Their attention to detail is outstanding, Carolyn said. Yes, you are not kidding. We have been so incredibly blessed. So incredibly blessed. Let's see. Lynn said we gift money too. You know what? I am telling you, hey, Lynn, that I know I like to get money. Like if somebody insists on giving me a birthday present or something, I really like I like money because then I can decide what I want to get. And I'm not the best gift giver, honestly. And so it's sometimes hard for me to choose things for people. And so I would rather give them money and they can figure out what they want. What about you guys? What do you guys do? Wanda said, are you getting rid of the island Daryl made? Actually, no. And this table, Daryl didn't make this table. This was made by our son-in-law, who we love. So Ashley's husband made it, but it's low. See, it's down here. It's not up here like where a real like island would be. So it kind of hurts my back to work on it. Daryl was going to try to raise it up. So Cottage is just so sweet and giving an island to us as a gift. And so we are not getting rid of this table. I love it so much. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It might, we have that wonderful upstairs. It might go upstairs or it might go in Daryl's workshop. So let's see. Edith Darnell said gift cards or money is what I give. I think gift cards and money are a great thing. Nancy said, are you going to do blinds on your kitchen windows? I'm not sure if I'm going to do blinds on my kitchen windows or not. That is a really good question. I love being able to look at all these things and have nothing in the way. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put blinds on them or not. Look who just came in. We are on a live. How was your walk? Did it rain?
Whipped.
Are you whipped? You look like it started raining.
It just did right across the street in the Baptist parking lot.
It did. Do you want to put on a microphone? Y'all, look who just got here.
Let me see.
Daryl's got his, let's look at this cute guy.
I am hot and sweaty.
Are you hot and sweaty? Okay, here you go. You can put that on if you want to. Hi, Cindy Harrell from Florida. Barbara said it will get ruined in his workshop, wouldn't it? We're talking about this table and what we might do with it. I don't know that it would get ruined in his workshop. We're talking about this could end up in your workshop. It might become Daryl's little desk in there. This might be a nice little desk area for you. Right?
Absolutely. I
Something
like that idea.
Yeah. Jane said she liked the matching shirts that we wore, our black and red matching shirts.
Oh.
They were kind of fun.
Yeah.
Blinds at kitchen window, don't. Okay. I think somebody asked about the branches on the tree. It was kind of funny. We had a sweet little hostess from the beautification board, and she said that all of these people were going and touching the tree because it looked like it was real.
Yeah, I saw a couple do that. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me scoop
and
this.
they said, "Oh, this is not real."
Okay, I don't know where to put this to where you guys can see it.
Let's kind of lean it back a little bit. There we go.
Well, it's hard.
Actually, I feel like I want to get in a chair so I can sit down.
Really?
Yeah.
You sound out of breath.
I am. Put on a couple layers and go out there and walk.
Was it hot?
Yeah, it is.
It's a little kind of muggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nellie said, how much does your daughter sell her Christmas quilts for? She's not selling any Christmas quilts. She sold her chicken quilts, and I think she sold them for like $3.25 or $3.50, something like that. Let's see. It will. Okay, somebody asked about the table fitting in the laundry room. It will not fit in the laundry room.
It will not fit in there, no.
Holly said, please show us what you are making. So I'm just, I take treats to the schools that I visit every day.
Oh.
And so I'm just bagging up treats for the for the schools that I'm visiting. So Kathy said she has the 3.5-foot tree like ours. Barbara said my grandkids are 8 and 5, so they still get gifts, right? Yes, they need to get gifts from you. Carolyn said, how do you keep all your fresh greenery from dying? Actually, it stays really fresh for a long time. It will look fine up until Christmas. Now, when I do take it down,
it's ready to be taken down.
It's pretty brittle, but it stays green. It'll surprise you. So, okay, I think I have all of this bagged up. All right. Okay. Mary said, have you heard any cars driving by and honk their horn? Do people honk their horn at our beautiful home? I haven't noticed that.
They do every once in a while. If we're out there, they'll honk at us.
Okay, yes.
Just a wave.
That's
that
true.
Type of thing.
Yes. Dana is answering questions. Thank you, Dana. My Texas house collection from Walmart. Yes. All right. That's where that Christmas tree is from for sure. No one can see inside unless they are standing outside on a ladder. Oh, are you guys talking about the windows? That's right. Our house is so high you can't really see.
Yeah.
That is for sure. Do you give treats to all the students you teach? So what I do is all of the teachers and the front office staff get a treat from me. They get a cookie, and then every class gets just a bag of goodies from me. So that's what that is. Kathy said, will you hang pictures on your walls? Yes, I'm going to be hanging pictures on the walls. We did get two pictures up. Oh, at three. The one
in the bathroom. Yes.
We did. We got stronger every day, and I can do hard things put up. How do you keep the sap off your wood? There really hasn't been any sap on the greenery. So, but that is a good question, but it's not anything I have to worry about. Jeremy Braxton Dixon. Hey, Miss Annie, the kitchen turned out great.
Hey, Jeremy. Hey, buddy. That's the Jeremy that did our molding.
I don't know if it is the Jeremy that did our molding.
Oh, really?
I mean, I don't know if it's Jeremy Braxton. Usually he comes on as Jeremy. Let's look, Jeremy. I don't know if that's our sweet Jeremy. But if it's not, it's another sweet Jeremy. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
Susie said, will you have a repeat of your tour of home? I had an appointment and couldn't watch your live this morning. Okay, you can go back and you can watch. It's not a live that we did a tour of our house. It's just a regular video. And you can just go watch that. We decided not to make it a live. We decided to do it a video that you guys can watch. Just we wanted to take our time taking you guys through that, so you can go back and watch that. A lot of people saying you can see it on our page. What kind of cookies are you wrapping?
Was that Jeremy that I just saw?
They are just regular.
Right there. No. Okay.
They are just regular chocolate chip cookies with, I added M&Ms to them. So I think everybody's saying hi, Dee.
Hey. Daryl's kind of tired right now.
Yes.
Just
all right.
Got a good 3-point-something mile walk in. So
yeah.
With sweats on, and it's almost 70 degrees out there. So
I know. And
I was breathing hard there.
And isn't it supposed to be freezing cold by Wednesday or something?
Wednesday, yeah. This is a front coming through. Today and tomorrow will be in the mid to high 60s, low 70s, and then Wednesday we're back into the 40s during the day and 30s at night, or even colder at night. It's going to be chilly coming through. So
yeah. Yes. Sandra said, could you use the table for the Grand's craft table? We could. We absolutely could. Again, we are not going to get rid of this table. We are going to find a good spot for it for sure. But so thrilled. Honestly, how do you feel about an island? How does that make you
just
feel?
Very excited about that. It's going to be a beautiful addition. So
yeah, it's going to have, you guys, the microwave. It's going to be in the island.
Yeah.
It's going to be probably right here, easy to get to. We decided on that today. I'm going to have a couple of drawers right here. And then there'll be a drawer for storage under here and a couple more drawers for storage. So it is going to be great. So I'm so excited about that. Are we missing the voice?
Yeah.
Is it on right now?
Yeah.
What? Oh my gosh, you guys. We are missing the
But
voice.
I had to walk.
Let me see.
You
needed to get out and walk.
I needed to walk. So it was a good thing.
Okay. All right, you guys. Well, we appreciate you guys just tuning in. I just thought that I had to just let them know about our visit to Cottage today. And
Okay.
I told them about me breaking my tooth on the Lifesaver.
Oh my.
And then, spraining my ankle.
I was going to say, did you tell that?
Spraining, how do you spraining my ankle?
It was a rough day for Miss Annie today.
It was a funny day for me, for sure.
Yeah.
Just all within just an hour.
Yeah.
It was very surprising. So people are talking about your weight, Dee, how much you've lost.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you noticing.
I know. Stand up, Dee. Y'all want to see Daryl like all skinny? Look at him.
Oh. Did you hear
He's
my knees crack?
He's all skinny. Turn to the side. Look at that guy.
Almost
You've
gone.
been really working on it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
turn to the side sometimes you just can't see. So.
How do you feel?
I feel much better. I do.
Yeah.
Like to be able to get out there and walk and it not be an issue.
What do you listen to when you're walking?
FSU podcast.
Okay.
That's what I listen to.
All right. Oh, Diana said, will you have plugs in the kitchen? Yes. In the island.
Yes.
There's going to be a plug, which I'm super excited about that too. So it's going to be great. So, all right, you guys. Oh, and somebody said bar stools at the island. Yes, there will be room for 3, if not 3 for sure, and maybe 4 if we squeeze them in. So, and everyone says you can definitely tell.
Oh, well, thank you.
Right. I know.
I appreciate that very much.
He's been pretty committed. It's awesome. All right, you guys, we love you. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We so appreciate you. And is there anything you want to add? Anything you want to say?
I'm good.
Everybody says you look great. Michael McDaniel said you look great.
Hey,
Daryl.
Michael. Did you tell Michael we got his card today?
Michael, we did get your card
Thank you.
today.
It's very
which is
kind of you,
so
sir.
Sweet. Thank
Yeah.
you. All right, you guys, we love you, and we're going to let you guys go. Have a wonderful evening, and we're going to remind you to be
Stronger every day.
know that you can do hard things, and we'll see you guys next time.
Good
Bye,
night.
cute friends.